So I find myself in Istanbul, Turkey. How did I get here? Well, there are two answers. The first being a 22-hour travel day from Salt Lake City to San Francisco. From San Francisco to Frankfurt, Germany. And from Frankfurt to Istanbul, Turkey. The other answer, I'll get to in a minute. And I'm on this journey with my good friends Ben and Tyler. Ben and Tyler are exchanging money. They need some Turkish lira. Our travel day wasn't quite over. Istanbul has a new massive airport far outside the city. So we had to board a bus to take us into the city to meet a contact that Ben had. So we just barely rolled into Istanbul, Turkey. After traveling by air like 22 hours, including layovers, and then a little mishap on the bus, we're just trying to figure things out. But so far, I like it. But first, we had to find food. We had no idea what we ordered, but it was delicious. Ben's contact asked not to be on camera, so I blurred his face to respect his privacy. At this point, we had no idea just how helpful he would be. We spent every day with him, and he became our close friend. I'll call him Nacho. The major presidential election in Turkey was coming up, so you'll see campaign posters and rallies throughout the video. And I may seem a little bit reserved on camera because I didn't know what was okay to film and what wasn't. I loosen up a little bit later. We still haven't made it to where we're staying. We've been going since 7 a.m. yesterday. About to head down to the subway. So supposedly our Airbnb is in this tower. We're still trying to figure it out. And that concluded the first day of our journey. So we just woke up, now we're out looking for some Turkish breakfast or just breakfast. They have Shake Shack here. You gotta watch where you're stepping though. Even in a brand new building. This place that we're staying is super nice, like a shopping district. Also, there's cats everywhere here. People are super nice to the stray animals, so they just hang out. So you're not supposed to be mean to the animals. Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, that one has a little bow on it. We are trying to find a place for breakfast. Any luck? We've made it this far. We're all just videoing each other.
Google. So you can like just
found this place for breakfast. Tyler's translating the menu for us with his Google app.
So sweet.
You just point to it. So we have no idea what we ordered, but so far we got some vegetables, some bread, very oily, very delicious. So Ben got hot dog egg, Tyler got something egg, and
something egg.
Mine's still coming. I ordered the menemen, delicious. Everyone thinks we're weird for filming our food. No one was even paying attention to us. So we just wrapped up breakfast. It was very delicious and very affordable. That's what's nice about here. Everything's so cheap. Not getting here though. But now we're scoping out what we came here to do. Now for the second answer to how did I get here. Ben runs a YouTube channel called Pleasant Green and raised money for a Cameroonian girl to get a life-altering surgery.
This is the Acıbadem Hospital in Turkey. It's one of the nicest hospitals in Turkey and really this part of the world. They have a great team that does reconstructive plastic surgery. We're gonna head in and we're gonna make sure that she's all squared away for her visit.
Are we in a hospital or a 5-star hotel?
Street dancing.
The girl's name is Chikaordery, and she reached out to Ben pleading for help. But the story has been posted, and it's Ben's story to tell, so I'd encourage you to check it out on the Pleasant Green channel. I think so. He's just going to take a leak behind the billboard. There's a man, just a taxi driver, taking a leak behind the billboard. I guess that's what you do around here. Apologies for that indecent interruption during a sentimental story. We're here to help my friend film a video, so I just thought I would capture it while we're here, because when are you going to get a chance to go to Istanbul? Right now we're just kind of learning about the area that we're in. We haven't really done any of the historic stuff, but we're just getting started. We're here for a few days. As we're walking over to where Chikaordery was staying, we kept noticing stray cats. As noted earlier, stray cats and dogs are treated very kindly in Istanbul. I don't know that Ben got that memo and was showing some concern.
There's so many cats.
They just let them exist here, and everyone's super nice to them. They feed them and... Hi, kitty kitty.
So we are here just down the road from the hospital, and she's going to be at an Airbnb over there. I think it's time that we meet her and say hi, and I'm really excited to give her book. She's not ever seen her book. It's the book that's raised all the money to make this happen, and she's never seen a copy. So today we're going to give her her very first copy. I hope it's a special experience. Hi, Chikaordery. It's me, Mr. Ben. How are you?
It was a special experience. Again, I'd strongly encourage you to go check out Ben's video. I'll be sure to link the series in the description, the end screen, upper right hand corner, anywhere I can, because it's a great story. But don't click off this video just yet. My Istanbul adventure is just getting started. I can't thank Ben enough for letting me be a part of all this. We're in a cab and we are headed to the European side of Istanbul. What's the name of this street?
Bağdat.
Bağdat?
Yep.
We're on Bağdat Street. It's a super fancy street, lots of shops. Just past an Apple store and a Krispy Kreme. Our friend tells us that the donuts are different here, so I'm gonna have to try one because donuts are my favorite food. I don't know if you know that.
Really?
Yeah. We're down in Chikaordery. I think that's how you say it. And it's super busy, but we're told it's not that busy right now. Anyway, let's see what's going on over here. So the elections are coming up this Sunday. Lots of campaign signs. So you'll see those. Waiting for the ferry at the ferry station. I mentioned this later in the video, but I just want to emphasize an interesting geological fact about Istanbul. The city straddles the European and Asian continents. The Asian side is known as the Anatolian side, or Asia Minor. We're taking a ferry across the Bosphorus. It's a strait, it's not a river. We're going to check out the European side of Istanbul. Building. It's also a train station. It's under renovation right now. That building is a fort left over from the Ottoman Empire as well. And fortress. Just so much history here. It's hard to wrap your mind around it. Over on the European side, you'll see many tourist attractions, more cats, lots of shops, cobblestone streets, and very old historic buildings. But we also found out that Ben had another mission in Turkey, and that was to get punked by a Turkish ice cream boy.
Yep. Şu an vanilya, chocolate, lemon, strawberry. What's case. Vanilla?
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Come on, man. Come on.
Hi. How are you? Hi. Yes, please.
Bye, my friend.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
I don't know what he liked more, getting teased or the ice cream, because this wasn't the last time he got tricked at a Turkish ice cream stand.
Good ice cream. I'll do more.
We're just casually strolling up this centuries-old street on the European side of Istanbul. So when I was in high school, we had a foreign exchange student, and he came to the United States, and one of his number one complaints was the buildings in the United States aren't old enough. You know, new country. Istanbul is one of the oldest countries in the world, so you're gonna see a lot of old stuff. Very cool, very historic. We just have a different kind of history in the States. But all history is great. So this is Galata Tower. What year was it built? 700 years old. There is Salt Bay's restaurant. I guess people here don't like him.
South Bay restaurants are the most expensive places.
I don't know if I've ever seen a building this old. It's just like these old fountains here. This is Ottoman language. I'm learning all sorts of stuff. But super old. These random buildings. Very touristy though. I found a camera buddy. See the Blue Mosque off there in the distance. I don't know if we'll make it over there today, but it's one of the recommended places to go. So on the Galata Bridge, you'll see a lot of people casting their lines to catch fresh fish in the Bosphorus. One of the recommended things to do is to walk this bridge, so that's what we're doing. Hey? So here's the crazy thing about Istanbul. That side is on the Asian continent. This side is on the European continent. Yeah, so even though I've been to European airports, I never said that I've been to Europe, but I can officially say that I have. The Galata Bridge crosses over the Golden Horn, an inlet of the Bosphorus Strait. It gets its name from its shape and how it glistens in the sunlight, which wasn't present on this overcast day. But you can see how important this body of water is and has been for thousands of years. Everything here is so scenic. Down below the bridge, we saw these fancy little boats. I quickly found out they were cooking fish freshly caught out of the Golden Horn. I had to give it a try even though I wasn't super hungry. You may recognize this area from my YouTube profile picture. I'm glad I tried it. It tasted like a kipper snack on bread, which I'm a fan of both. It's like this. We're in the Grand Bazaar. No, we're in the Spice Bazaar. The Egypt Bazaar. Check this place out. Istanbul has two large covered bazaars, the Grand Bazaar and the Spice Bazaar. Also known as the Egyptian Bazaar, the Spice Bazaar started in 1660. Our Turkish friend is telling us this is a tourist trap. More tourists than locals here. You can buy all sorts of spices, jewelry, luggage, chocolates, Turkish delight, more jewelry, some teapots. What are you looking for? Following him.
Can I show my tea?
No, thank you. Just picked up some Turkish delight. This business has been here, well, it's been in business 246 years. There's a mosque at the end of the street. Now we're just deciding where to go. It was a lot to take in for our first full day in Istanbul. The sights, the sounds, the smells. I knew this was going to be a great adventure. There's so much stuff to look at, it's so overwhelming. There's old buildings, newer buildings, with some knockoff Nikes.
Yeah, this shop is all about honey.
Oh, I love honey. I have bees.
Really?
Yeah. They all died this winter, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, well, could be worse, huh? Here is an historic Turkish post office, 1927.
No, it says Turkish radio
Oh,
started in this building between 1927 to 1936.
oh, is that like the national radio? This cat was telling us it was time to wind down the night. So we've ended the night with some donar and wet burger. What did you like better, Ben?
Not the wet burger.
You didn't like the wet burger?
I'm not a fan of wet burgers. I like my burgers dry.
Yeah,
Wet
it was.
on the inside, not on the outside.
It was like a burger with tomato sauce on it. It wasn't terrible. I thought it tasted like a sloppy Joe. There was so much to see and do in Istanbul. I think it deserves another video. Stay tuned for part 2.
Yeah, see, Nusret.
That's even big for Americans. I think it's time to go home. Back to Utah, where this doesn't exist.